Hi everyone, this is Jadil from Property Frameworks Buyers Agency, and today I want to talk about a common misconception out there about properties which are expensive and cheap. So I thought I'll use an example to illustrate this. So let's say we have two properties, one is valued at 1 million, the other one is valued at 300,000. After 2 years, the 1 million property becomes 1.3 million. It's had a growth of 300k, and the 300k property is now worth 450k. That's had a growth of 150k. Now, the common perception is that 1 million has become 1.3 million. So that's a lot of money. The dollar value is very high. So that means the more expensive property has performed better, right? Well, if you just look at the numbers, let me tell you why the cheaper property has actually performed better. So, number one, just by looking at the capital growth percentages, the first property, the 1 million property, has had a growth of 30%, whereas the 300k property has had a growth of about 50%. So, higher capital growth for the cheaper property. Number two, if you look at the cash on cash return, the 1 million property, if you put in a 10% deposit, that's 100k, and you've made 300k, so you made 3 times your money. In the second case, for the 300k property, you put in a deposit of 30k, 10%, and you made 150k, so you made 5 times your money. So the return on investment is actually better for the cheaper property. But because there's so much of dollar value increase in the more expensive property, we tend to think that the more expensive property has performed better. But that's not exactly the case. The cheaper property is actually performing better, and it always will continue performing better. I hope that tip was useful. Thank you.